Boom! Put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand.
Oh yeah. Of the school district.
Stream element spot running emoji robot.
Shut the hell up. God. I know it well. Ever forget? Best I didn't know shit the day I came home. Oh, I forgot that I had to play my game. I can't believe I got the one seat still. Oh, after this game, me and Malk have to play. That's fun. I don't have to play Lamar. The game's gonna put him on fucking so many run plays. Oh well.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
I do.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Yo, grape is flight.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former NFL MVP.
Get this running back off the field.
In his 5th season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson. Here's Jackson throwing on first down.
Jerome would have picked that too for sure.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still
Why
good
is
yardage.
Jerome?
To throw again on second down. Jackson caught on the right side by Jones.
There's just no way. Tack.
And he'll have it past
I miss so many.
40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They go play action now. Jackson.
Yeah, that was my
And
dude.
the hook up here to Allen Robinson. He'll be
Good play.
taken down here just shy of the 30. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now Now the man from Utah.
No, no.
This is Aaron
Yeah, he
Jones.
definitely got it.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Good tackle,
and you'll
Jerome.
get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7. Jackson.
That was my dude again. I should probably just start playing with those me too.
Another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
He got him a tackle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards.
I really don't have to leave this game because then I look high.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
Good tackle, Jerome. 3 tackles already. It's like that.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. Jackson now. This one swung out here to Jones.
No.
Touchdown.
What? Nah, no way that was a touchdown.
From 8 yards out. And the Saints.
Why was he so slow too?
Division round matchup. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards
That's
in
why.
9 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will
I got
it
a
down a couple
trade for
yards
Kane in the
shy of
offseason.
30. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all the sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Got him.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the
Oh, good play.
D-Hop. Well past midfield before being stopped.
D-Hop to Vikings. Come on.
36 yards on the. Now we're going to get another look at this one.
What are you challenging?
Not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag.
That I wasn't in?
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of
Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So Dennis Allen successful on that challenge. A good decision to throw the flag.
Oh, what? Successful challenge.
On first down, Mahomes.
That was stupid.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw out there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
I should have waited.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Debo.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right.
Oh, good catch.
Samuel for consecutive catches. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Shit.
5 plays there on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fuck.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles.
Drum would have intercepted it.
Frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
he's
they're
out
both
again.
Motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be mad.
They haven't ran it with Lamar at all. But they were running like every play with Taylor Heineke.
The running lanes have
Don't
definitely
make
not
sense.
been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The Vikings
Let's go.
after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Fielded at about the 28.
Damn.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
Yo, yeah, good call, ref.
But now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
Can't
And
hold
because of his
D-Hop.
ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to
Gotta
cover
switch
him,
the
and all of
playbook.
them have the same issue.
Vikings
How do
plays
you
are
do
so
it without
bad.
interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
D-ball on a slant is not fair.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Deebo Samuel, 47 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Spelled wrong.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New Orleans offense set to take over. One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily,
Give
I
the
say
tackle
no,
to Jerome.
but in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. And if you're coming from a warm weather place and, you know, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they'll go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place, go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Oh my God.
Man, it's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to way to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the... And he's going to have to
play.
this one as down he goes. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Eluding the pressure right.
My God.
And now out, fumble near midfield.
That hit was crazy.
And his guys will set up
Hey,
shop
lit him
at
up.
the 50-yard line.
Replay.
Throw gang signs to show support.
Fuck. Nah, I'm still working on them, you know.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become
Still I got to practice a little more.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And a good quarterback.
If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them.
Is Elden Ring fun? What is it?
Find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
Okay.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
There's no way. Devontae's hands just turned into a trampoline for a second.
Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it.
There's no way.
His receiver was calling for
I catch that every single time.
He called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all
Put me in,
over
coach.
the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah,
Why
this
are
is
you trying to make
exactly
me
why you
blitz?
practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each
It
week
is
before a
kind of
game.
hard to
Minute
explain.
more than
You've never seen gameplay on Dark Souls?
the end zone, and then make that walk back to the
Nah.
locker room just a little more animated.
It's like a story
New Orleans, number
game.
2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's
Come on,
caught again by
Jerome.
Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the
What just
37.
happened? Lamar's
So far,
12 for
little to
12.
no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking
need
it
a
to
pick
him,
here.
and it's paying off.
Flushed out right. Man open is Robinson. And all the way
this game.
inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is uh-oh.
Oh, they don't have a timeout. They're not going for it.
To him and get him on the ground. And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver took advantage.
I don't know why.
So we've come upon halftime
They
here in this
played that,
NFC divisional round matchup.
I take it.
As we send you down to a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through
Yay,
halftime
that's a
and
story.
on to the third quarter.
On this game I can either try to be Lord of the Elden Ring or marry a lunar demigod or burn the whole world with holy fire.
Oh, what the fuck? That's
Taking it
crazy.
about the 1.
Oh!
Oh, a good return
Go!
past the 30. Past midfield.
Go!
Jamal
Let's
Agnew.
go.
And he will score.
Oh,
Touchdown,
he's like that.
Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
I thought I was getting tackled at the end. Normally they fumble if you're celebrating. I'm scared.
Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep
It is
away.
fun, but it is basically trial and error type of game.
Oh.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded just outside the goal line.
I just completely missed that hit
And he'll
state.
be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I have Jerry. I'm kidding. I should make him a running back one.
Ready to get their drive started. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the score.
How much
Lamar's
was the
still
camera?
15 for 15. It was like 25 on eBay. That's probably off a random dude.
They'll come up 2nd and 6
It works
now.
good. There wasn't a stand, but I just used tape, so.
Now it's Jackson.
Get on him.
Left side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith.
Oh.
Found a little room there as
Good
he's
hit.
up to about the 37.
Drum
It's a
got like
7-yard
7
carry to
tackles
set
this
them up
game.
with a 2nd and 3.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get
Fuck
there
you,
and bring
Lamar.
him down. Justin Houston coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Ah, I'm
The move
clicking
past
that
the 40.
button.
Still going
Oh!
to the 20.
Good
And he's
tackle.
gonna get this down inside
Lamar's
the
17 for
5
17.
before he's out of bounds.
257.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that
To
sets up a 1st
I
and goal.
I'm letting a running back do that to me.
Jones. And he'll take
When
this
you're
into
famous,
the
you're
end
gonna
zone.
have to tell your supporters about how you had to put tape on your camera so it could stick.
On God, that's like, oh for sure. I'm have like 200 million
A good
subs.
struggle story.
Yeah.
First the celebration,
But I'm gonna make it sound a lot
something else in
worse.
their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch?
I'm gonna say I was
when they
homeless and
score
this was
you
just
see
a
the
TV I
excitement,
found.
and then when they realize those points are
And I had to use tape.
can be
Not
given
even
back to
Chicago
Kevin.
MFS can
Find their way back
compare.
to the end zone.
Oh God,
Get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
they live in good
A
compared to
gain of
me.
7 that time. 2nd goal. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run.
Dog, I just do not have defenders.
Touchdown, Saints. Allen Robinson.
I think his foot's out too. Yeah, well, that left foot's not in until the right foot's out of bounds. Show the other angle. Why? that left foot's out now. Now that the right foot's in. Challenge it. Nothing. Oh, the replay official controls. Okay, okay. If there's not a review, there's not a review. This game's rigged. How does the replay official control it, but then they don't replay it? Let me challenge it.
The ball
That's
upright
crazy.
on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, I had a lane too. I could have.
Saints hire
Had another
Chiefs
one.
refs, emoji skull.
Oh God, they did. Go Chiefs though.
Now out comes Minnesota. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Oh, they're playing zone. Oh, Debo!
Sign is complete here on the first play
Good
of the
catch.
drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Okay,
Mahomes now to throw.
got him.
He
Come
finds
on,
Hopkins
catch on the
complete.
run.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of
Should do
bounds
it sooner.
inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh,
Toward the end zone, but
Shit,
that's going to
Debo.
wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
thank you for picking it up. Oh, flag. Face mask. Let's go. Good call, ref.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
Needed that
It's an
one.
absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
That's a jet sweep. This is
That
Adams.
was weird.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more
fuck is this
effective
play?
when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Oh,
And he'll get
it said
brought
Debo
down
isn't
the
getting the
line of
ball.
scrimmage, back at the 6.
When
It'll
it's
go as a
blue.
loss of a yard, and
Okay.
it'll set up 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you
Got
can
him.
give yardage.
It's caught in the
I could put
end
Debo on
zone.
a slant every time and score every time. That's what I should do to KIERAN tonight.
With his 2nd touchdown
probably will.
of the afternoon. And the Vikings are moving
Then
closer
I'd
to
have
a
to be
day
a
now in the
49ers.
NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter
Fuck
lead.
the 49ers.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
KIERAN S not on.
Now following the touchdown.
Not.
After to kick
I
off.
don't know. It's just weird. I think he's probably doing like concessions for his school tonight or something.
And they'll get him down right around the 25.
But
Actually,
sometimes he just doesn't answer for like
so a net gain
ever.
one there. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's caught on the right side at Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
No way Lamar's 21 for 21. I gotta end that.
Only 2 yards to gain the first here.
That's crazy.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh my God.
Target, it's Schultz.
It's because he does these little stupid dump off passes every time. Because Lamar can't throw further than 10 yards because he's a running back. It's annoying as hell.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Wow.
Brandon, I don't want to
Let's
violate
go.
any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession
Laughing
game.
no
It's a
way,
2-possession
emoji
game at this
loudly
stage.
crying
They
face.
needed
Lamar
points on that
sucks.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately
No! I don't know why I ran into him. He had an
It
open
should have
lane.
been a sack.
To the 28.
Oh God! He stopped running. I was about to get mad at that, but then he fumbled it. I deserve to have that one. But Lamar's gonna end this game 22 for 22. He'd never do that.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
D-Hop touchdown.
Now Mahomes.
Oh!
Saints pressure gets him.
Throw it.
Brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this
Same
4th
play?
quarter of play.
It'll work.
Mahomes gonna go on 4th down.
Please, Debo.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Oh! Patty. Good play. That's why he's the best quarterback in the league.
Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to
That
get
was
on
whack,
any team
though.
for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care.
And this
Oh my
is caught
fucking
down for
God.
a late touchdown. So hold everything
These
here. This one's
motherfuckers
not
are annoying.
over
If
yet.
they get the onside kick
Game on. Don't go
and
anywhere.
tie it up,
You got a
I'm
one-score
gonna be
game
mad.
now.
And I think they're
Probably
gonna.
rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Vikings able to recover the hands.
Yes,
team
sir.
does its job. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout.
To have any chance? Oh,
This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about
That's
the
just a
timeouts.
You do. I'm
what
not
you
as
can
smart
do,
as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going
Alright,
to help
come
them
on.
here at all. They're pretty much
D-Hop.
done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Hopkins. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
Uh-oh.
Being chased out left.
Okay.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second.
Play man. I
So
think they
after the
are.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw.
The one time he has to be on Debo, he is.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there. It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball.
I don't know why I did that.
But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Huh? That was 4th down? That was 4th down.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense.
If I lose this game.
28-21. A little over a minute to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete into the hands.
There's just they're gonna go down and get it.
Jackson finding Schultz.
Okay.
And this winds up a
He's still 25 or 25. Come on, Lamar, mess up.
The 39. Throwing Jackson forced out to his left.
There's just no way he completes it every time.
This across midfield to the 48.
Alright.
One last shot for Jackson. Dancing to his
You're right.
left. That's complete. It's Bell.
Fuck you.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Vikings
He did end up 27 for 27.
as we say so long, everybody.
That's embarrassing. I spiked it on 4th.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
I gotta play Madden now. I will. That was the stupidest shit I've ever done. I started to try to talk when I had water in my mouth.